Welcome back to the College Date with Sophia G, and I'm here with my friend
Lewis.
So, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I know y'all are probably like, he dressed as shit for this. Wait, can I curse?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he dressed as shit for this. But I was just, I was in a meeting before this, so we got to dress professional before going to the meeting.
Yeah.
So I just came, but I'm feeling good today. The weather is beautiful outside.
It is. For it to be February, it was hot, honestly.
Yeah, it's like 50 something degrees right now, but it's feeling good. Like I'm with my puffer, I had to unzip that hole.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's good. The weather's good. Feeling good. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Like you said, the weather is good. I only had one class, so I've been kind of chilling for the day. But I'm liking the good weather. Good weather puts you in a good mood.
That's what I'm saying. I was just about to ask you, like, do you feel like when the sun is out and like the weather's beautiful, you just feel better? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I feel like a little like moody when it's like gray skies
and raining. A lot of people like the rain, but I don't.
Yeah, I can never get behind that, honestly. Like I always love like the sun, the good weather.
Yeah. That's the Caribbean. That's the Caribbean.
Yeah. Just in case, Caribbean.
Yeah.
I'm Dominican. I know she's Trini.
Yeah.
And we representing.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you're in college, you're a sophomore too, right?
Yeah.
So we've been to a few college parties. So how do you feel like the college scene is, not the college scene, the college party scene is here at Temple, like specifically?
It's pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's like, honestly, parties be like a flip a coin, like a hit or miss.
Yeah.
Because if it's a hit, it's a hit.
Yeah.
But if it's a miss, it's time to go home.
Like it's bad. Like it's like, bro, why did we come here? And then like you're pissed because you just paid money. You just
it depends.
Oh,
bro, that's one thing. I don't know, like if people watching this are going or in college, but like let's say you're preparing to go to college, do not fall for like the $20 things. Like I promise you, there's something else to do.
There's always something else.
People will tax.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the most I paid to get into a party is like 20 cash.
Yeah, me too.
Which is crazy because
20 at the door.
No, you're not giving liquor. You're not giving nothing. It's just for you to stand somewhere and have like listen to music. Like,
yeah. You could do that in your room with your friends for free. YouTube is free.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna. Some parties. I don't want to say some parties are worth it, but I feel like if you probably gotta pay for it, it's not gonna be worth it. Like I feel like my best parties have been like spontaneous, random, free ones. Like
that or like them $5 parties.
Yeah.
Like like more so apartment parties.
Honestly, I feel like
better.
the cheaper a party is, like the more lit it's gonna be, because one thing about us college students, we're not gonna want to spend money, so it's like no one is gonna pull up. I remember there was this one party, I'm not gonna throw no name just in case who's watching, but there was this party that was thrown and they were taxing, like, honestly it wasn't even that bad, it was like $10 or something. No, like nobody pulled up, like nobody.
Wait, I feel like
you know. No one pulled up, and they had to start negotiating with people like, oh, it was $5. And honestly, there was like a group of people outside of like the apartment complex or whatever it was, just because nobody wanted to pay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I feel like with house parties and stuff, or like kickbacks, sometimes like I understand everybody trying to make money too at the same time. So it's like you said, hit or miss, or it's like you kind of gotta weigh your pros and cons. Like, all right, I'm gonna pay $10 for this, but I could have went to this and paid $20, but then I could have paid $20. It could have been trash.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's really a flip of a coin. Like, if you got the money, go ahead, spend it. But like, if you a college student for real, then I would say sometimes there's always other things to do. Well, not always, but like sometimes, just I would say make sure, like, try to see if you know anybody inside the party already so they could tell you. Honestly, me, like, I don't know how it was for you, Sophia, but I didn't party that much back at home. Like, we're both from New York, and like obviously like we don't have like crazy houses like stuff like that, so there wasn't really many house parties. I remember, like, I think the couple parties that I went to before coming to college were like Telly's, like they were done at a hotel, but nothing crazy. So I think like the first real parties that I went to were here. Was it the same for you?
I've been to like parties like at high school, so like how schools would throw like dances and stuff. Yeah, but
it's not the same.
It's not the same as a college party at all. It definitely isn't. And like backyard parties like in the summer, I've been to like little stuff like that, But like you said, nothing compared to here. And I pay like $2 to get into those, or no money at all.
Yeah.
So those are different because we're younger, for one, and then like the scenery. I feel like just being at college, I think kind of in the back of our minds we have this like already like this preconceived notion of what the party is gonna be already, and then we go and we like, this is what y'all was hyping up.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I'm not gonna lie.
no
This is the thing. I feel like it's great to have like the connection at first. Like make sure that you at least know somebody in the party. Like you don't want to be the first one to pop in, and then especially if you have to pay. Like imagine going. I know nobody paying going in. You're one of the first people there. It's whack. Like you know what I mean. It would have been great if you like knew somebody prior.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean. Like you could get that experience.
Exactly.
Sometimes like parties are not worth it. But one thing about it though is that sometimes like, and this might make me sound like an alcoholic, but you got a pregame. You got to pregame sometimes. Because when I tell you, like, these college parties, sweaty. Like, I'm not going to, like, that's the thing. I don't want to sit here and, like, glamorize it too much, too. Because I'm not going to hold you. Some of them get real bad, real ugly. They get sweaty. Like, it's
the floor be sweating, the walls be sweating, you be sliding.
The floors will drip sweat. Oh my god! Like it's definitely sometimes you gotta be there if you know what I mean. You gotta be there to like fully like have a good time, because if you not, you start noticing everything. The floor is sticky. It's just crazy, and it also honestly depends what parties you're going to. If we being honest too, like you know what I mean. I don't.
Yeah, I don't say no names, but like okay, I'm gonna say like. The ones that's hyped up all the time, right? That have, I don't know, that have a crowd all the time. Like, I feel like I went to those mostly freshman year last year. Because it was like, that's all I knew.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you know, and it's like.
I think that brings up a good point versus like more, because I feel like there's like, in terms of college parties, like a spectrum between like, those popular ones. I feel like we could probably throw a name, like for example, like Heinz Bros.
Yeah.
Like Heinz Bros and like those things are like kind of, they sent out emails. They
it's
make
like
Instagram posts. Like
way
there's like
more popular.
More like, what's the word? Like popularized. It's just like ones that are really like out there. Just like anybody could just go kind of. And then there's like kickbacks and like smaller parties where like people are throwing that like, you know what I mean? You may know, I may not know, but it's definitely like more low key. Yeah,
and those it's like kickbacks and house parties. That's like who you know. Yeah. But those two, like you have a good time though. I feel like it depends on the people, like how they just do a party, like you know, for her birthday, like.
And that was lit.
That was fun, yeah. Instead of me going somewhere that weekend, paying $20 to stand and be like, bro, I should have stayed home.
Yeah, no, because this is the thing. I feel like a really important rule is that when there's like a lot of people, when there's emails being sent out, Instagram posters, like people are gonna show up to those because people know, especially freshmen, because like you said, like you went to those mostly last year because you don't know nobody, so you're just gonna try to like find moves on Snap, or Instagram, so you just like scroll and then people are gonna go to that. So best believe the more people know about it, the more people are gonna show up, and it's gonna be definitely an experience because it's gonna be like sweaty walls. Yeah, it's gonna be crowded. It's always experience.
It's always an experience.
It is crazy.
But okay, have you ever felt, or like, how do you feel when you go out to parties in terms of like you and your group of people? Like, have you ever had a situation where like you felt like, I don't know, like responsible for your friends?
I know what you mean. Honestly, it gets tricky because this is the thing. I feel like for those who are coming to like to college and like want to go to parties, or those who are here and like want to start partying more, I feel like select your party friends wisely. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like I think that's the thing, because I feel at the end of the day, like you never know how effed up you gonna be, the other person gonna be, but you just gotta make sure you guys kind of know the plan before, and like just know them. Period. You know what I mean? Like know how they work.
And always know your way home.
Mm-hmm. And I think you should, like, I feel like you need to be like secure in like who you going with. Because at the end of the day, I feel like even if you don't leave with them, because it's not like you like it's a contract, you gotta stay with them. But just make sure you know where they at, they know where you at, and like that's what's good.
Yeah. And like you said, choose your party friends wisely. And I think especially freshman year, because when you come to college, like, let's say like, oh, we live in the same building or whatever. We all going to a party. At the end of the day, I just met you though. Like, I don't know you for real like that yet. So, like you said, choosing the people wisely, and that could kind of be hard too in the beginning because you never know how a person.
At least just have like,
act.
I would say like at least have like one buddy.
Yeah.
That like you like got you and you got them
like
just because you never know. You never know. Especially here in Philly, it could get real rough sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It gets a little treacherous sometimes. But you just gotta like, I don't know. And in a sense, I feel like sometimes, to answer the question though, sometimes like you do feel like a sense of responsibility just because like you came with these people, so you should leave with these people.
Yeah, that's how I always feel.
And like, sometimes like no matter what, like in the back of your head, like I'm not gonna lie, sometimes if it's especially with a lot of people, it feel like a class trip because I be doing a head count, like make sure I got everybody with me. Yeah. Because like you don't, I don't know, like I feel like that guilt that would come back if something happened to someone. God forbid, yeah. Like it's just crazy. So I just like if I am leaving with a big group of people or a small group of people, I feel some sense of like responsibility for them.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I asked you, because I remember one time when we went to that party, it was like 17 of us, and you was like, nope, gotta do a head count. Yeah. It was funny, but it's cool because then that's when okay, like there's people here that like care about your well-being and stuff like that when you go out to parties. So, and I
feel like that's another thing. I feel like college parties will also show you who does care about you and who doesn't care about you, because some people, and maybe, well, not that it will tell you directly, but I feel like it will give you some clues. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because if someone like let's say like me and Sophia like went to a party and like she just like left out of nowhere without telling me that, I'm like, damn, like you don't care if I'm good, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Or just also like let's say like Sophia gets like mad drunk and I just like leave her, like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like, I don't know, it kind of shows you how a person functions in a way. Like, it gives does. You clues.
And it's like, even if like we don't have to be best friends, but we decided to come to this party together, or I know you at least I know you, like, and I'm seeing you, and I'm not gonna care, like, that's crazy. But like you said, it gives you a little clue how a person functions up here, like, a little bit.
Because I feel like I don't know, you just gotta be like, I don't want to say test your relationship sometimes, but like when you put your relationship like two different things, you can kind of tell like what's going on, how that person feels, like people's morals. That's one thing I feel like coming to college, like especially because we're all from different places and we all grew up in different places, like people have different morals. So that's a really big one. So which is why I just say be careful with who you go to parties with sometimes, because their morals cannot be like yours. And I feel like that's something that I had to like kind of accept. Like people here did not grow up the way I did, so they're not gonna think the way I did too.
Oh my gosh, what do you think? That is so crazy that you say that, because I literally feel the same exact way. Like that's one thing I had to really, like you said, accept, because it's like I'm seeing it, but like it's kind of like you want somebody, or you want people to think the way you think because it's normal to you. That's how you grew up. But coming to college, you really just have to accept that everybody's mindset is different. Yeah. And just move accordingly.
I don't know, because I know, like, me personally, for the first, I was like, why don't you, what are you understand? Like, you kind of try to, like, to teach them in a way. Yeah. But I feel like sometimes, like, you don't gotta be friends with everybody too, you know what I mean? Like, some people are gonna be the way they are just because that's kind of the environment they came from. No matter how hard you try to, like, teach them or try to make them a better person, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I feel like people are different and everything, so.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But unfortunately, we have to stop here. Yeah. But we was getting into it, though.
Yeah, great. Honestly, we was about to get
deep.
Yeah, so we gotta stop here before it gets a little too crazy.
Yeah, but thank you for joining me. It was very well appreciated, and maybe a part 2 sometime.
Yeah. It was great being here. Thanks for inviting me today. Great conversations. I hope to be back soon. Yeah. You feel me? And it was great being here. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I mean? I don't know how. Like, is it like subscribe to the podcast?
Subscribe to the podcast. What's going on YouTube too?
Exactly. Do both. Make sure you follow her on both.
Thank you.
Do both. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, you know what I mean? My Instagram is Lewis, LEWISNRCO.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'm private right now, but, if you're cute, I'll accept you.
I'm gonna put it right here, like right in front of you.
Right here.
Right there. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye, guys.